Welcome back. The case of Rodney Reed, a man on death row accused of raping and murdering a woman nearly three decades ago, is back before an appeals court. But whether the case moves forward from here is still unclear. CBS Austin's Michael Atkinson has the latest.
New DNA testing be done in the case of a convicted man. Evidence his lawyers say might prove his innocence. That's the question before the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals and in the case of Rodney Reed. Reed was convicted nearly 3 decades ago for the murder of Stacey Stites. Stites' fiancé, Jimmy Fennell, was also considered a suspect. Investigators say the murder weapon was likely a belt used to strangle Stites. Reed's attorneys want to test the DNA on the belt, arguing in court if DNA testing shows a high concentration of someone else's DNA in the webbing of the belt, like Jimmy Fennell's, it would provide powerful evidence that Reed didn't commit the crime. Cynthia Kale is a DNA expert.
Anytime that there's any evidence available that was not previously tested should be tested, because if it can exonerate somebody, it should be moved forward through the testing process.
But the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, where the case was heard, appeared skeptical at the prospect. That's particularly given last year's rejection from the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals, the state's highest criminal court, barring Reed from a retrial. At today's court hearing, one judge even said to Reed's attorney, "You've already lost that case, right?"
How hard is it? Honestly.
Heather Stobbs is Stacey Stites' cousin, who argues Reed deserves a retrial.
Wouldn't you rather give him another trial to make sure, because that's actually what he wants. He doesn't want to be just exonerated. He wants a trial. He wants what they're unwilling to provide.
And the Fifth Circuit doesn't have a required deadline to make their decision on the matter, but it's likely not going to come for several months.